Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, Predict Pulse. First things first, like, sub. Tell me who you're going to be betting on these games. Whoever gets the most games correct down in the comments gets predictor of the day, and join the Discord. We got, Serie A, Premier League, La Liga, all of that good stuff for the 14th of September. Um, we start off with Roma versus Torino. Roma playing at home, 157 odds for them. Roma has had a good start of the season and they're looking good. So I'm going to be going with Roma full win at home. We then move on to Atalanta versus Lecce. Atalanta hasn't had a good start of the season at all. Two draws versus two teams that they should be beating, Pisa and Parma. But we're still going to back Atalanta to eventually snap back into place. We then have Pisa versus Udinese. Udinese has had a good start of the season so far, but their actual the odds here are kind of nuts. They're super 50-50. So even if you go with Udinese or draw, you should still be okay. Um, we move on to Sassuolo versus Lazio. This is super interesting to me. Sassuolo has had a slow start. They've lost both games, Napoli and Cremonese. Lazio lost one 1-1. And here's the thing, Lazio is favored in this game, rightly so. However, I think an underdog bet on Sassuolo or a draw could net you something here. That's my recommendation. We move on to Bologna versus AC Milan. AC Milan playing at home, Bologna out, 423 for Bologna, 197 for AC Milan. We're going to go with Milan or draw, but Bologna is again going to be a super good team to bet on underdog, so just take it with a grain of salt. Celta de Vigo versus Girona. Girona has had a horrible start of the season. We're gonna go with Celta de Vigo or draw. Then we move on to Levante versus Betis. Betis, a bit disappointing so far, but Levante, I think they're going to get relegated this season, so we're going to go with Betis or draw on that one. Osasuna versus Rayo Vallecano. It could go both ways here. I would go draw on this. It could go either way. Barcelona versus Valencia. We're going to go with Barcelona at home. We then move on to Premier League. Burnley versus Liverpool. Of course, we're going to take Liverpool on this one. City versus United. City should win, but City again, they're looking a bit iffy. But we're gonna go with City. I would not be surprised if it ended as a draw either. We move on to the French league. We're going to be taking Lille at home versus Toulouse, PSG at home versus Lens, Strasbourg at home versus Le Havre, Lyon out versus Rennes, and Bundesliga Augsburg out versus St. Pauli. That's it from me, guys. Peace out.